Oh yeah, it's the weekend, guys, which means it's time for the latest FOC, bringing you the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the newest comic books getting ready to hit store shelves. This video is powered by my local comic shop, Comic Central, highlighting those books. So if there's anything on this list, like I say each and every week, you gotta let your comic book shop know. Pre-order these books because there's been a lot of great books getting, coming out these previous weeks that people tend to miss out. So again, let your shop know. If you love this daily comic book content, and if you like me helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy, guys, always please hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. So with that being said, let's go ahead, let's get started with this week's episode.
Alright guys, so here we go, kicking things off of course with DC, and we have a Summer of Superman special. This is issue 1. This is a one-shot, kind of, I guess, introducing the Summer of Superman. So there's going to be different writers on Superman doing these summer specials. I know Dan Slott's doing something, there's Mark Waid, so that's pretty cool. So if you guys are into that, go ahead and check it out. Obviously you're going to get your variant covers here, which always look very gorgeous. That's a cool Lobo cover. So yeah, and this is a nice little cover of Crypto. So yeah, that's a Virgin variant there as well. And then we have Absolute Flash. This is issue 2. I definitely want to know in the comments below what you guys think about Absolute Flash issue 1. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you like this version of the Rogues Gallery? I thought it was pretty cool. A little bit, I'm not huge in the Flash, so it was kind of like a little bit lost in certain elements, but nevertheless, it was actually pretty decent part on my end here, what I thought of it. So nice little variant covers on this part of it. Here we get to see Flash running here, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we move on, and then we have the second issue of DC Sonic the Hedgehog. This is issue 2 of 5. Pretty cool cover here as you get to see Sonic and Darkseid. I think that's badass right there. I think this is a perfect all ages book for everybody. Perfect book to read to your kids. Yeah, really good stuff. And then we have Detective Comics issue 1096. Upon this recording, I'm still yet to read the 1095 issue. I think this current comic book week that I'm on, I think I've read, coming up to a total of 30 books by the time it's all said and done, which I need to drop some books, especially if they're not the greatest, but that's how it goes. This is a nice little variant cover of our newest villain here. Then we have Catwoman. This is issue 75. That's a nice looking cover. It's kind of pulpy like, right? And then here we got this cover, so not bad. I don't read this series though. Always gorgeous covers from Catwoman, but just not my thing. Then we have Zatanna issue 3 of 6. This is what I'm talking about. This was one of the books that I'm probably going to wind up dropping. It's not a horrible book, but it's not the best, and if it's books that I'm not 100% enjoying, I'm going to have to drop them eventually. Gorgeous variant covers though, and if you love cover art and you don't like the story, you might want to pick up these variant covers. And then we have Wonder Woman issue 20. Haven't read Wonder Woman in quite a while. I know it's been dealing with all this Sovereign stuff. It's got Batman on the cover, so hey, maybe Batman and Wonder Woman are teaming up here with a murder mystery. Could be a break in the story arcs. So nice variant covers there as well. Then we got Titans. We got issue 22. He's back. I guess finally Deathstroke is making his appearance back in the series. Listen, I think when it comes to Titans, I think it's too little too late for me. That's going to be one of those series that I drop as well. It just doesn't have been hitting the mark. It just, I don't know, it's not really accomplishing anything for me. And we see Deathstroke all the time, so I just want something different, and I just haven't been getting it. Alright, so now we move on to the indie gems. We have Moonshine Bigfoot 1 of 4. That's quite interesting little story right there that's on the cover. I would definitely check this one out just to see what it is about. And then we have Buried Long Ago. This is part 1 of 5. This one's done by Mad Cave. I like to check out Mad Cave books because sometimes they're really good and then sometimes they're not. I mean, I guess you can say that with every comic book, but their books could be really good and definitely under the radar. Then we have Youngblood Deluxe issue 1. So, hey, listen, if you've never read Youngblood before, I guess this is your time to check it out. I guess this is a deluxe version. I don't know. It says series premiere, The Blood is Back. So, if you love Rob Liefeld, if you love Youngblood, if you love 90s style stuff, go ahead, check it out. And we got G.I. Joe Real American Hero Spirit one shot. So we have all these G.I. Joe books that are being released that features a particular character. And this one features Spirit. So I think that's pretty cool that they're highlighting these characters, because then what happens is you get to know the characters a little bit better, especially if you're not familiar with the G.I. Joe universe. And speaking of G.I. Joe, we have G.I. Joe issue 6. So this is an end of a story arc. We got Duke versus Cobra Commander. And you want to talk about a fun comic book, this is it. G.I. Joe hits all the marks, man. It's absolutely awesome. Really enjoy it. Always got great cover arts for their variants. But again, the story is just where it's at. Then it looks like we go on to Marvel. And we have Fantastic Four Fanfare. This is issue 1. So here we have the different variants for this one. Probably won't be picking this one up. I think it's just I don't know if it's like, I gotta look more research into it to see what it actually is. And then we have Star Wars. We have issue 1. So this is an epic new adventure begins for Luke, Leia, and Han in the wake of the return of the Jedi. So, hey, if you're looking to get back on Star Wars comics again, go ahead, check this one out. That's kind of a nice cover by David Nakayama there. And that's an awesome Luke cover. I like that. That's very traditional, like. And then, of course, you got your action figure variant. And these are going to, like, what, in the late 90s action figures, right? That's nice, too. All right, and then we're going on to Amazing Spider-Man issue 2 at this point. So everybody is highly anticipating the new volume of Amazing Spider-Man at this point, as we're just trying to get through that 8 deaths of Spider-Man and get to this point. So here we're going to be having issue 2. I'm crossing my fingers, man, that this is going to be a good run of the character. It's long overdue. I don't think we can get, worse than Zeb Wells. Am I right? Nice little variance there. And then, of course, we got One World Under Doom. This is issue 3 of 9. I like issues 1 to 2. I just like how Doom has the upper hand and he has the public blinded by his kindness and things that he's doing, and is making the superheroes look like bad guys. Is it an original idea? I wouldn't say so, but it's still an entertaining read, and I kind of like how the Fantastic Four is being made fools of, right? So pretty cool. All right, and then we have the variant covers for it, and then we got a few more of those. All right, then we have the New Champions. This is issue 4. I read issue 3 of this book because it had the original champions. And the original champions did a battle against the new champions. And I thought it was an entertaining issue, but again, nothing spectacular to the point where I needed to keep reading it. But if you love, like, a younger generation of heroes, this could be the book for you. Here we have all our variants that's kind of highlighting the different characters of the series. Then we have Ultimate Black Panther. This is issue 15. Haven't read this book in a while. It's not a bad book, but it was just a slow burn for me. If you're enjoying it, let me know in the comments below. Then we got Magic issue 4, which is not a bad book, but again, I gotta make cuts, and unfortunately, I'm gonna probably have to drop this one as well. We get to see Magic teaming up with some other kid, trying to fight some demons. And that's kind of it. It's not a really in-depth plot, but it's a cool little solo story with the character. Then we have Deadpool Wolverine. This one is kind of fun, as you get to see a lot of fighting action between Wolverine and Deadpool here. But Deadpool is not himself. He's possessed by Strife. Again, lots of action. And then we have Avengers issue 25, as this is dealing with One World Under Doom. We'll get to see what happens with this series going forward. I could be dropping this one as well. It hasn't really hit the mark the way I actually wanted to. And then here is your variants for the Avengers issue. And then we move on to the final indie gems of the day. We have Godzilla versus America Los Angeles issue 1. So again, there's a lot of Godzilla stuff coming out these days, and some of it's been kind of cool. So if you're a fan of the property, you're gonna like it. Here's your other variant cover here. And then we have Star Wars Hyperspace Stories Code Breaker. This is issue 1. So you got Poe Dameron and his BB-8 and his X-Wing aces here. So that's kind of cool, I guess. And then we have Star Wars Hyperspace's variant covers there. So definitely lots to choose from.
So there you have it, guys. Are you excited about some of the books that are getting ready to come out in about a month from now? Well, let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. If you love the content, there's always more content right here for you to click on. Support those local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting, but always read your comics so we can have great comic conversation. Guys, I'll see you on that next video, and have a wonderful weekend.